professional basketballer, dual Olympian and one of the country's newest footy stars.
And Phillips off the skip. She has been red hot.
Over a decade-long career in the US, Erin Phillips has won 2 WNBA championships. As an Opal, she also won Olympic silver and Commonwealth gold. But her first sporting passion has lured this South Australian back home. Erin's the co-captain of the Adelaide Crows in the women's AFL, and she set the standard in the weekend's opening round. Please welcome Erin Phillips! Hello, welcome. Congratulations, big win in the first round of the AFLW on the weekend. The crowds, though, were enormous. Some matches have been moved to bigger venues. Would you like to see the grand final played at the MCG?
Yeah, I definitely think they should. I'd personally love to be in a grand final at the MCG. It would be a dream of mine come true, so why not? Why not try to sell it out? It'd be amazing.
Now, you are contracted to the Dallas Wings in professional basketball. I just want to play one highlight from the weekend.
You know, the more we can keep the big, taller guys in the game.
Oh, here's Phillips. Oh, she's coping it by Williams.
Wow.
Erin Phillips.
Do the Dallas Wings have any idea what AFL is at all?
Hopefully not, but...
Have they seen that?
Yeah, I think they have. I did get a missed call from my GM. No, look, they know obviously how rough the sport is, and it's physical, obviously, but I did get a new mouthguard fitted that week, luckily, because otherwise I would have just lost all my teeth, so I'm very thankful for that.
So how did you pull up after the game on the weekend?
A little sore, yeah. I'd kind of describe it, I was in a car accident because my left shoulder and my left side of my neck was pretty sore, but other than that, it felt pretty good.
Yeah, it looked it. Yeah, totally. Now, I was reading a profile on you once, and it said in the profile that one of your dreams was to be a boundary rider commentator for the AFL. I've got some footage on the weekend. This is amazing. This is you doing an interview with Nerily Meadows. What's it like standing so close to someone living your dream?
Yeah, I mean, she's a legend. I mean, it's great to have people like her. But look, I definitely, that's something I would like to do down the track. Stay involved in the sport some capacity. But look, I'll keep playing until either my legs fall off or my neck gets taken off. So.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, I think option B is probably more likely at this stage. So who was your footballing hero growing up? Mine was Paul van der Haar for Essendon, mainly because he would drink at half-time. But, so who was your hero?
Definitely my dad. He played for Collingwood and also for the Port Adelaide Magpies. And, basically, since I was born, I wanted to play football like he did. And obviously, now that he's retired, my idol was kind of my brother-in-law, Sean Burgoyne. He plays for Hawthorn. So it's definitely a sporting family.
I was going to say no skills in the family at all. So you played footy as a kid, but you ended up playing professional basketball. Why did you stop playing football as a kid? Yeah,
so actually, like a lot of the girls, you have similar stories now that, we played football right up until we were 13. I played in a competition where I was the only girl. And after 13, that was it. You weren't allowed to play with the boys anymore, which was devastating because a lot of them were my friends. At 13 years old, you don't really understand why can't I play football? Why does it matter that I'm a girl? It was kind of hard to understand. So I started playing basketball towards the end of my footy career. Call it career at 13. And it was just, it was a smooth transition. I really started enjoying it, the people I was with, the club that I was involved in. So, looking back, I think it was, the best decision I ever made. So, yeah. Now,
you and your partner have just had twins, but your partner gave birth.
Yes, I didn't.
So I am just curious that if more children came along and the birth was going to coincide with the grand final, would you go to the birth or would you play the grand final? It's at the G, just to make it harder. It's at the G, not the birth.
Well, I was there for the twins' birth. I was there for the twins' birth, so maybe I could go to the footy this time.
Wow. Wow, I think it's amazing that you think that's how it works. Thinking back to the 13-year-old you that had to give up football,
Yep.
do you think about what it means to young girls watching you play football in Australia?
Oh, absolutely. I have nieces and nephews, and obviously now a daughter, and I just think that, you know, what an opportunity now that they have, and to be able to just say, well, yeah, if I want to play football, here's the pathway, and you know, it's only the inaugural season, and I can only imagine how this is going to look in, you know, 3 to 5 years' time, when, you know, some of these girls haven't had specific training, skills training, and some of these girls have never lifted weights before. So I see this league just getting unbelievably huge, and hopefully one day being not just a part-time job, but a full-time job like the men.
I'm curious about the psychological side of moving into football and playing competitively in football. Mm-hmm. When you're sledging in a women's league, do you make your mum jokes or your dad jokes?
Both. Why are we discriminating?
Yeah, amen. That's very progressive. I really appreciate it. Good luck with the rest of the season. Thank you so much for coming on the show. Would you please thank Erin Phillips?